Yes guys, good evening to all. This evening I will do a video of the Emancipation statue, which is otherwise referred to as the Bussa Roundabout. Looking at the Ross University of Medicine over here, which was once referred to as the Lloyd Erskine Sanford Center, and previously the Sherburne Conference Center. And the Prime Minister's residence at Elara Court is down below here as well. So this area is known as 2 Mile Hill, and this is the road here to take you back to St. Barnabas Church, known as the Oliver Haynes Drive. That's guys. That's good. And this is the one Haggatt Hall Mall here, which has Starbucks coffee shop, Subway restaurant, McFry's, and Scotiabank in it. One Haggatt Hall Mall. And this is the one Haggatt Hall, the other half of one Haggatt Hall, which has a Mark Pharmacy in it. So in this section here of Haggatt Hall is where the Roundabout store, as well as the Standard Appliance store used to be. Standard used to be in here, out here years ago. Slam 101.1 FM was also here. So this is the one Haggatt Hall Mall with Starbucks coffee shop, Subway restaurant, Scotiabank, McFry's, and also T.F. Shepherd and Company. That's good. One Haggatt Hall Mall here. Oh. One Haggatt Hall Pharmacy. And as I said before, Standard Appliance store used to be out here in this area here, and then it later became Ashley Furniture. Haggatt Hall, St. Michael. So I'm here again, back at the Emancipation statue, which is also referred to as the Bussa Roundabout. Bussa Roundabout here. Oh yes guys, this is the Sky Mall over here, which was previously Julienne Supermarket in the 90s, and then in 2003 it was renamed Trimark Supermarket. In 2008 it was renamed Sky Mall International, and then in 2012 renamed Sky Mall, which it is still today. Yes guys, this is the statue of one of our national heroes, Bussa, who led the slave rebellion in 1816. He was from the continent of, he was from the continent of Africa, and He led the slave rebellion in 1816 at Bailey's Plantation in St. Philip, where Eddie Grant has his studio now. Eddie Grant is another musician who is famous in Barbados for his soca and calypso music. He has a studio at Bailey's Plantation, where Bussa led the slave rebellion in 1816. Yes, guys, Sky Mall over here, which was once Julian. This was Julien's supermarket from 1995 to 2003, and then in 2003 it was renamed Primark Supermarket. Then in 2008 it was renamed Mall International, and then in 2012 it was renamed Sky Mall. I take this greenhouse over here as well. George Lamin, famous writer of books. George Lamin used to live. Yes, guys, Sky Mall is a very big mall now. When this was Julien's supermarket and Primark, this was a mega supermarket. So this statue was carved in 1985 by local sculptor Carl Haggatt. He's a Guyanese-born Barbadian sculptor. The statue depicts Bussa freeing the chains off his hand from slavery. Yes, guys, this statue was carved in 1985 by Carl Haggatt, and this is also a part of the ABC Highway, which runs from the Granny Adams International Airport in the south in Christchurch to the University of the West Indies at Carefield campus in the west, which is in St. Michael. So yes, guys, the Emancipation statue is right in the middle of the roundabout. So this statue was built here when the roundabout was built, when the highway was building, when the ABC Highway was being constructed. The ABC Highway was the plan of Barbados' second Prime Minister, Tom Adams, who wanted the highway to be built so that motorists can have easy access to the airport, the Granny Adams Airport, which he named after his father in 1976, the same day that he assumed the government. And Tom Adams started the highway in the mid-80s, but sadly he did not live to see the highway completed. Tom Adams died in 1985 and the highway was completed by 1989. Every Emancipation Day, they hold marches, they have walks, and then they end up in this roundabout here. In 1998, Fidel Castro from Cuba did a speech in this roundabout, had a meeting in this roundabout. He, along with the Prime Minister of the day, Owen Arthur, did a meeting in this roundabout. So this is a historical monument placed in the middle of the roundabout. So this section of the roundabout here will take you back to Fix Road and back to St. Philip in the east of the island. Take you back to Fix Road and back to the east of the island via Mac Hill, South District, Border Hall, via Highway 5 all along to St. Philip to the eastern side of the island. Straight up the road here will lead you back to the south of the island with the Pine by CBC. CBC is our state-owned radio and television station. CBC stands for Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation. The studio is just up the road here in the Pine. They also have Pine Hill Dairy up here, which manufactures the yogurt and the box milk and the box juices. And they have and they will also get back to Christchurch to the south of the island. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, yeah. And this here will lead you back to the north of the island via Warrens and back to the parish of St. George, which is to the east, which is to the center of the island. St. George with Salters and Bell and that area. And Normaners on the moment after this one. And then we take you back to the University of the West Indies at KFA campus as well, where the ABC Highway continues. So this statue is placed in the middle of the roundabout, making it an iconic landmark here in Barbados, a historical monument. So yes guys, Bussa is a national hero here in Barbados, who is from the continent of Africa. Slave rebellion in 1816 at Bussa at Bailey's plantation. So he is one of our national heroes here in Barbados. And this leg here at the roundabout will lead you back to 2 Mile Hill, where Lord Erskine standing for his centre, and the Prime Minister's residence at Lower Court, and back to Government Hill as well. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening. before it closed. Before here was a highway. This wasn't any road. The ABC highway was mostly built on rocks. So where the ABC, most of the road that the ABC highway runs along was not always a road, it was rocks. And when Tom Adams was the Prime Minister, he had to get the workmen to cut down all the rocks to make provision for the new highway in the 80s, but sadly he did not live to see the highway completed. Tom Adams died in 1985 and the highway was completed by 1989. So both Tom Adams and Aaron Barrow, the first two Prime Ministers of Barbados, did not live to see the highway completed. Aaron Barrow was the first Prime Minister and Tom Adams was the second, and neither of them lived to see the completion of the ABC highway. But the highway still bears their name, ABC. A stands for Adams, Tom Adams, who started to build the highway. B is for Barrow, Aaron Barrow, who was Barbados' first Prime Minister, father of independence, a national hero. C is for Cummings, Hugh Gordon Cummings, who was a doctor and he was also the Member of Parliament for St. Thomas, who died long before the plan of the highway was conceived by Tom Adams. Yes guys, so this is not only a statue, but it is a historical monument right in the middle of a roundabout. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening.